So we sitting over here, and I'm gonna see if y'all will come back, cause I don't know what's going on. We live streaming, honey. Okay, cause I feel this is crazy. Y'all, welcome to my channel. My name is Cheryl Grabowski, and this is a place of introspection. As we just finished talking about that shadow mother and all of that stuff, I don't know why I keep on getting kicked out, y'all. I don't know. Let me see. Wait for y'all to come on in here. Who is that? That's his driver's license. I don't know what's going on, honey. There goes somebody. Hey, y'all. I just don't want to leave y'all, but it won't. We just won't stay live. Something keeps going on with the live stream. Y'all, come on. I'm going to show y'all how to love yourself. Y'all, love is the answer anyway. Love is, okay? We healing. We introspection. We on a journey. Mark Quinn. Hey, Mark. How you doing, sugar? How you been? Not sure. I don't know, Mama, too. I don't know, boo. We're just getting kicked out of the live. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. That was like the second time tonight. But I'm in the mood to hang out with you guys, and I don't want to leave the live. I got home early, and we want to talk. We want to talk. Let's see if everybody can come back in. Okay, I'm back. Hey, Callie girl, I don't know. You great? That's good. Thanks for asking. How have you been? You still single? I'm still single, Mark. I'm still learning how to love myself. You were I was watching the video. What video? You was watching the first. I was learning how. You was watching the first part of the live with the food. I'm learning how to love myself, Mark. It's been a journey. This is the thing. I don't know, girl. I don't know what's going on, Mark. This is the thing. This woman voted for Biden. Look, this is the thing. You have to be really, the pork skin, yeah, it was good, girl. Needed topic in my life. Can you recap the meaning of the shadow mother? The shadow mom is we got to hang out and eat. I totally understand. Yes. The shadow mother is the unconscious part of your mom. It's what she deposits, these my words, into you from her subconscious. She's not even aware of how she's impacting you. That's the shadow mom. And y'all already know how deep the subconscious is, right? It's a lot going on down in there. It's a lot. And so that's the part that permanently alters our psyche. I don't know. That's the part that permanently alters. Is very deep. It is. Do you know about it, Mark? It's very deep. That's the part that permanently alters the psyche, girl. And like I say, I told Mark, he just said, Cheryl, what you been doing? Trying to learn how to love on myself. You do? Do we mimic that behavior somehow? Yes, every day. We do. Especially when it comes to our beliefs, what we believe about life and about ourselves. Mm-hmm. Dominique, you come in here every time. What's up, Noah Brown? Especially what we believe about ourselves. And like I was saying, we have to get rid of some of those beliefs. Like one belief, I'll use myself as an example. My mother used to say, Cheryl, if you were not my daughter, what's up, Tony? If you were not my daughter, I wouldn't have anything to do with you, because she didn't like me at one point in my life. Not my entire life, but at one point when I was younger. And so then I, for example, would have the belief that I'm not lovable. I mean, I'm only a kid. I used to hear the same thing. Really, Mark? That is an awful thing to say to your child. Like, I wouldn't dare say that to my kids. None of them. We never felt enough. Right. TR said that's terrible. So I never felt like that automatically. I'm a child. You got to think about it. You are cute. Thank you. So I'm a kid. If a mother says, if you are not my child, I wouldn't have it. If you were not my child, I wouldn't have anything to do with you. So that makes me feel, um, mother to, even down in my psyche or my subconscious. I don't know this. I don't say this in words, but emotionally, it would leave me with a feeling of I'm not good enough. I'm not worthy, unfortunately, and I still try to please my mother as an adult. We've been talking about that people pleasing. People pleasing is saying too that I'm not good enough. And that if I do enough good for you, mama, and I got the same thing, mama, too. I had the very same thing you got. If I do enough for you, mama, or if I do enough for you, husband, it's doing it again. I don't know what's going on. I understand that feeling. I still try to please myself, but I'm making boundaries. You have to make boundaries now. If we would have had healthier parents, and parents just that was overall healthier and taught us love and boundaries and taught us what real, didn't make us feel as children that we had to work for our love and that our love was unconditional, then we wouldn't have these issues. But since we did, we don't know how to do that. um Never reach the end of your own mistakes, will you? um I understand that feeling. I still try to please my, yep. It is sobering. The boundaries help tremendously. My father died when I was 18. I'm sorry to hear that, Mark. That was very young to lose your dad. I mean, that was, wow. But yeah, it's just a lot. And so we live in that state, Mark. I know you can attest to this. We live in that state of mind for a long time, years, until we finally, I'm self-taught. You self-taught? Okay, me too, a lot, but I did go into a program. I went into an extensive program. But I did my research. What's up, y'all? Y'all subscribe to the channel, hit the like button. We almost got 19,500. I think we need like 17 people, and we'll be at an even 19,500. That'd be nice. Um, so we lived like that for so many years. You're self-educated. Um, we didn't know. Look at me. I'm 54, almost 55 years old. I did for 20 years as well. Yeah. So it takes lots of years, Mama, to to fix it, and inwardly now, because we're not talking about fixing it as far as getting the knowledge. Why we trauma dumping about dead dads, bro? Don't do that, Kobo. I'll block you. Do not be insensitive to people in the chat. No, I'm not tarot. I don't have anything against tarot. I've never had a reading, but I've been thinking about getting one. So listen, it took us all these years if we walked around like this for a long time. We have to be so patient, so forgiving, so gentle, loving, and compassionate toward ourselves. And why am I saying this to you guys? What does that mean, Cheryl? When you understand, we got the knowledge of we live inside this body, right? The body records, the brain records, the sensory nervous system records. All of these things. The body it responds to touch. Sometimes we've been touched and the body remembers. It responds, so it has its own system. So us having so many parts, like having so many parts of us. Like, you have to be kind to yourself and forgiving and gentle to yourself so that you can heal, because it takes a long time. But it's slowly fading because people keep backstabbing me. What should I do? Love yourself. Be kind and gentle to yourself. Figure out what you like to do and do it for yourself. Spend time alone. Get to know yourself. You know, people say, oh, well, I'm single, I'm lonely. Why? Why are you lonely? It's wonderful. Be kind to yourself and your brain will remember it. Thank you, SVJ. Thank you. That's wonderful. Be kind to yourself. Your brain will remember it. And so when your brain is remembering it, guess what else is remembering it? Your sensory nervous system and your emotions. And now it remembers what it feels like when you are kind. And when you are kind to yourself, and when you love yourself, and you're self-reflecting, you honor yourself, and you have boundaries, guess what happens? Then you attract that type of person to you. You see what I'm saying? And then life begins to do all of that wonderful stuff that it needs to do. But it starts with you, and it's called self-love. I mean, it seems like so simple, y'all, but this is like, this has been, it's been everything to me. It's just been everything. It's the best thing. My mom always told me that the brain is like a magnet. If you think bad things will happen. If you think good things will happen. Yes. So these are all those. So be patient and kind, gentle with yourself. Know thyself. We got to get that shadow mom out of there. Because mom didn't even know she was putting her there, because she herself has dealt with it. So the shadow mom has got to go. Shadow mom is going to keep us from evolving, keep us in bad relationships, keep us from experiencing the better parts of life. Thank you, Mark. I'm just saying, I thought this was wonderful information for y'all tonight. It's a for the people who can begin to do this work, for the people who will listen tonight and take it serious. And I mean, just look at me. If y'all would look at me, for the people that know me and they tell me this, it's like, sure, you've changed so much. Well, my body is different. It's not just fatter. I'm not just thicker. I got a steady hand. I used to tremble so bad. I believe that my body, yes, speaking true. What's up, Diane? I believe my body has let me out of survival mode. I really do. Now, there's no time limit on it, y'all, because once the brain puts you into survival mode, then you're in it. You know what I mean? But I think I'm out. I think I'm out of survival mode. It's been 6 years. I've been an empty nester now for about 7 months. It's been good for me. I think it being an empty nester for 7 months, I think it put the icing on the cake for me. It helped the rest of my body to relax. Y'all see, I got this big television right here. It always looks at me. It's always on the blue screen. Can y'all see the blue through the shades? I'm never, hardly ever watch it. I love quiet spaces. See, these traumas and stuff. My son, getting back to what my son said. He said, Mama, you got triggered. because when he was saying, well, how did you and dad do all of that? I said, well, Daddy, I made all the money. I never knew what your daddy had in his pocket. I paid most of everything, and he paid some of little thing. And then my son, and I said, you know what, Daddy, I'm getting ready to go. Click. And I hung up the phone because I was triggered, right? I waited for like 4 minutes, and then I called him back. Hey, Benny, how you doing? What's up? Benny in the building. Um, and when I called him back, he said, Mama, he said, I'm shocked you called me back. I said, Dottie, first of all, I want to tell you, I was very much triggered. Meaning that he said, I didn't mean to trigger you. You're triggering me. Do you think I mean to hurt you? I said, I know you didn't mean to hurt me, Dottie. I said, but I literally, when I say I got triggered, that means I got emotional about the past. Okay? But I called you back because I centered myself, and then I regulated myself, and I called my son back to have a decent, to finish this conversation, because he said, thank you, because this is really important to me. Hey, Rico King, and it hurt me. He said, but I see your growth, and I appreciate you for calling me back. He said, I was just saying, the older I get, the more I admire you and Daddy for all of the awesome things that y'all did when y'all were very young, and how I remember. He said, I don't know what's going on with, um, he said, look, Mama, at the end of the day, me with my locks and the music that I listen to, he said, I'm not hood. I grew up in the suburbs. I was like, duh, I took you to the suburbs. I was running away from my shadow mother. I mean, she came to that house though. The shadow mother in me raised my son, you know. But as far as the environment, I took them to the suburbs. I hated living in the ghetto. I hated it. I hated it from the first moment. I hated the smell. I hated everything about it. I hated it. And by the time I was 27, 28, I said, you know what? I worked good. I made really good money. And I'm going to take me and my husband and our 4 children, and we're going to the suburbs. They were all young, though. Would you like your son to be grown in the hood? What do you mean by that? No. I don't want, my sons don't live in the hood. I grew up in the hood, not them. They did not. I took them to the suburbs. But still, the shadow mother inside of me helped raise them. All right, so it's some people that I saw last night, and I hate to do this to you guys because I just blocked the guy that I've been seeing for days. And I really hated to do that. I really did. I don't want to block y'all, but I'm on this streaming app for 2 reasons. I'm in the vertical app because I want to meet new people, and I feel like that this is a wonderful channel and they would like it. And also that I could grow my channel because this is a good place to grow the channel. But while I'm doing that, you people that love to troll, I'm finally able to get back in. I'm so glad you back in, girl. Hell no, she doesn't want her kids in the hood. No, well, they're not kids anymore. They're all adults. But I didn't want them to experience what I experienced. So I took my children to the suburbs. And my son was saying that he grew up in the suburbs. And he thanked God for that, for what he was exposed to. And it was nice to hear him say that. It was really nice because he didn't have to say that. And the biggest compliment of them all was that, Mama, I see the change in you. And I love that. And I love that for him too, because God knows he went through a rough patch in his life where he was alone. And he's told me this so many times. He was like, Mama, when I was alone in that rough patch, he said, I mean, the introspection. And this is the thing. I hadn't even started healing and no introspection. My middle son had started on his own. But see, that's the journey. That's the journey of the soul. Now, let me tell y'all something. I'm just going to throw this in there, and I'm not going to say much about it. Religion keeps you from the journey into your soul. It keeps you from that. It teaches you how to suppress and deny your true feelings and your true self. It teaches you that your true self is a bad thing. It teaches you that God is going to punish and judge the true self. So my son had already, hey, H&D, how you doing? Good evening. Can a religion unlock your potential? In my opinion, no. It could teach you how to be religious. You know? So the journey into the soul, y'all, is a journey of self-love. And the shadow mother will keep you from reaching that place. You've got to reprogram your brain. That's my message for tonight. Yes, religion does not save your soul. It does not. It denies the soul. It does the complete opposite of what they say it does. Because to suppress, to repress, to deny, all of no, all that stuff is not good. It's not good for you. It's not good for your spirit, your soul, or your body. It's really, really bad. Can you give life advice as a mother? Of course. Let's see. We're gonna do some. I'm not gonna some of you guys that want to troll the chat, I'm just gonna put you out for 24 hours, okay? But a couple of people, their comment was so bad that I did block them from the channel. I did. Because I think the bots here, oh, I caught a chill, Jesus. I think the bots, um, I think the bots damaged the channel. Hey, the great debater, how you doing? Ooh, I caught a chill. So I was menopausing, but my menopause is gone. Y'all, my menopause is gone. It lasted for 2 years, but it's gone now. And now I done went back to being cold as crap when the sun go down. Oh, I'm doing good. I love streaming like this. I love talking to you guys. I love asking questions. I love y'all's introspection. I love your journey. I love the hair sex lady. What's up, Samuel West? You back in the building. Thank y'all for the likes, the comments, because this is the third time I had to go live. We are spiritual beings having, yes, that's one of my favorite sayings, having an earthly experience. I subscribe. Thank you, Diana. I appreciate you very much, and I will be looking for you in this chat. Absolutely. Yes, ma'am. Girl, how do you tame your hair? I can't even with mine. Oh, yeah. I'm not in bed. I'm sitting. I'm on the couch. I'm not in bed. Sure, I'm sorry, but you have the same beautiful face as my first girlfriend. When I saw you live for the first time, I almost had a heart attack. God bless you. What? H&D, really? I look that much like her? Oh, God bless your heart. Tanya says, I raised my daughters and grandchildren in the church. It's been a while since I quit church and religion. My daughters are like, Mama, we need to find a church in Portland. I said, no, just need God. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I understand. I am the higher power. Yes, yes, yes. Girl, I know that's right. Mm-hmm. I understand, Tanya. You know me. I left religion, but for the folks that still do it, you raise your children at home. Uh, um, I get it. I have worked so much on my church trauma. Oh my God. I went to a different stream and someone said that they were going to drop kick the host newborn. Um, yeah, it's been a long day. It's been a long day. It's been a beautiful day. And I couldn't wait to get here to show my face in the place. We can't let our subconscious programming ruin, ruin and run our lives, y'all. We've got to unlearn this stuff. It's a lot of kids in here. Well, when I see them, I kick them out. Is the moon in retrospect tonight? A bunch of weirdos. I don't know. When I see them, I kick them out. You know, that's the thing about streaming, y'all. But I thank God for H&D and Quinn, Tanya, and all the people. Okay, okay, we're trying sure before they get to you. We're trying sure before they get to you. What, girl? The trolls, girl. I get them, girl. I time so many out. Shit, girl. I time them out too. I mean, it's not good to block them, but you know, I time them out. I hear you. I move mine to the subs too. I refuse to let them like I had to. I love this topic. Thank you, Valencia. I'm glad you're here tonight, Marcus. Um, yeah, guys, we got to unlearn some things. Identifying. This is part of what I did with my coach too. Identifying some of those beliefs that we've got to move because they are attached to emotion. And whatever you feel, right, is true. So when you got a belief and it stays there and it's attached to emotions, you got to move that belief. And it might not move quickly. That's why you got to be patient with yourself. Mm-hmm. And all of this is inner world stuff, y'all. All of it. Oh my God. Oh my God. All of it is introspection. Quiet rooms, pen and paper, thoughts and intentions, memories, brain power, all of it. This is not songs and hymns and Hammond organs and drums. This is not that. This is healing. In the quiet places, I learn me. Meaning that some of us, we have to find ourselves. Some people call it the true self. Like who are you though? Like when you get in the mirror, and a lot of y'all need to do this really. This is going to be so therapeutic, but it can be a little scary. But when you go to your mirror and you look into your mirror and you stand there and look at yourself and you think, like, who are you? Or you might say, well, who am I? All right, well, it's time to get you out, Matthew. Let's see. Time you out. Are you talking about shadow work? Yes, David, I am. I think shadow work is work. Thank you, Jerome. Shadow work is work, right? It's work. It's quiet work. It's thinking work. It's thinking about everything. But it's not just thinking. Y'all know that. It's feeling. It's confronting. Confronting you. I don't want you guys stop running. You've been doing it since December. Don't run from yourself, y'all. Valencia, it's time for y'all to confront what's bothering you. You could do it. It's okay. It's okay. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? You know, you could cry. Crying is good. You could scream. Screaming is good. You could feel. Feeling is good. You can feel a range of emotions. It's fine. It's time to confront what's in there. So anyway, yeah, shadow work, honey, it's a lot. It's a lot. You might, when you take the deep dive into yourself and you start feeling your feelings. You're welcome, Jerome. Ain't nothing wrong with it. That's what you're supposed to do. Don't run. Don't run from the feelings and emotions. Please don't. I love your glasses. Don't run from your feelings and emotions. Please. Shadow work helped me to recognize toxic relationships and trauma bonds. Yes, exactly. Cheryl, how do you feel about meditation? I love meditation too. And to add something to meditation, tapping. Tapping is so wonderful. And if you want to add a little bit of something else to that, if you guys want to look up EFT, that's hypnosis. Some of you guys could really benefit from being hypnotized when it comes to some of your, once some of you guys, uh, I know that when you got to healing, because this happens sometimes, that you can experience little snippets of repressed memories. Well, there's the system of hypnosis called EFT, and it helps with that. So in essence, what are we talking about? We're talking about the brain. So we're talking about memories. Memories. I was thinking today while I was driving, when the brain makes you forget a situation that you were in when you were a child, because it has to make you forget so that you can survive that thing that you're going through, because a child don't know what to do with those emotions. It makes you forget. But the bad thing about it is that once it does that, Tanya, I'm gonna read your comment. The sensory nervous system, don't forget, and the body, don't forget. You can forget the situation, and it remain in the sensory nervous system and the body and your emotions. You could be left with the memory, be left with the memory is gone. But what you felt like when that thing happened is still there. And is controlling your subconscious, it's controlling you. And that's what the meditation and the EFT is all about. A doctor that I used to work with would take me in a quiet room and do tapping. And I was amazed how it really works. Yes. I love tapping. Tapping is fantastic. And it's just all that brain stuff. It's all that brain stuff that you have to do. You know what I'm saying? Not that you have to do, but that is great for you. You know, I'll just say this. As me being an African American woman, I didn't know anything about this type of stuff. We were taught to pray. We were taught to cast our cares upon the Lord because He cares for us. And God does care for us. She would tap and say, forget boyfriend. And say, forget grocery store. Tap again and say, forget the children. Tap again and say, forget finances. Now that's odd. Why did she want you to forget it? I don't know about that, Tanya. Yeah. Ooh, it's cool in here. I got the air on. That's why. Y'all, I just turned my air conditioner on for the season, okay? Um, so yeah, the EFT, the meditation, the hypnosis, all of it helps. It's all brain stuff. It's all brain stuff. I don't know how to shut my brain down at all. I'm up all kinds of night with this insomnia. I got a book for you. I got a book for you. And it's basically about how to quiet the mind. She said my mind was on everything except me. Yes. See how that brain do? See how you, but y'all know y'all are observing that, right? That's not you. I mean, that's not, I'm sorry, let's not do hokey pokey. It's you, but when I'm saying your consciousness is observing what your mind is thinking and you live in the body. So in essence, your body and your brain won't rest and you live in it. Y'all remember I just told y'all that I felt like that my body is out of survival mode. I feel completely different. Yeah, y'all's body gotta come out. You can't, that's not good. It's not good at all. But anyway, y'all. mm, Kisses and hugs. Did y'all enjoy the live tonight? It's 3 lives up right now. So I gotta go back and name them, title them lives. I had to go live because this streaming app was determined that I wasn't going to finish. Well, we're not finished, but yeah, that I wasn't gonna I wanted to stay live for a while. I felt like you guys needed me. This was a much needed conversation. Don't forget that shadow mother. What's up, Rufus? She's in that psyche. She's been ruling you for a long time. She's telling you that it's not okay that you be your true self. That's what she's doing. And she's really critical of everything that you do. But anyway, Y'all have a good night. Yes, Rufus, I had a good night. Do me a favor and go back and watch the lives. I had to end it twice. Whew. Gee whiz. Girl, I was hotter than fish grease when I was kicked out the live. Which which one tonight? Girl, I gotta chill. Let me turn that air off, baby, because whoa. Which one? Latanya to Girl, I didn't know what was going on. I really feel like somebody was reporting it. I do. I really feel like that's what was happening because that was crazy. You know, yeah. Cause I don't be in look, I don't go over to nobody and drop down in folks chat and bother with them. I don't do that. I don't be on YouTube in this app hitting buttons and flagging and shit like that. I don't do none of that. Leave my channel alone and be a damn adult. But anyway, y'all, kisses and hugs. We'll talk about this some more tomorrow. Let me see what we should start with tomorrow. We did the wounding, the mother wounding, the shadow mother. We talked about how the shadow mother sabotages you and what you need to do in order to stop it. So tomorrow we'll give you some we'll give you 9 things to 9 ways of healing the shadow mother. All right. Bye, guys. Love y'all. Good night. Thank you, moderators.